really productive day.
Yes, it was a really productive.
Did you celebrate in any way? Did you maybe go to eat something with your family or do something with your friends?
Friday I ate. How I say the past of the eat?
Ate. See.
Something traditional, something traditional of Bolivia with my family. I ate mondongo in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yes, and Saturday I was with my friends for one moment because my one friend is going to Santa Cruz. He will live there.
Oh, good. So he's moving. So
Yes.
como que like a party to like a goodbye party.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. So you had a really fun also weekend.
Yes, it was fun.
Nice. Qué bueno. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and start. We're gonna continue doing the first type of speaking, right? Speaking one. And with this class, we would finish everything. So at the end of the class, I'm gonna send you guys, bueno, para eso lo haces tú, but I'm gonna send you a poll bueno, para concluir todo el curso. Ahorita te comparto pantalla. Okay, so we're going to continue doing the first type of speaking task, which is just giving you a prompt, a question about your opinion, about yeah, your most of the time it's going to be your opinion on things, and ya sabes, 15 segundos para preparar tu respuesta and 45 seconds to speak. Okay, so we're gonna see this one first. The question is, do you think students should take a 1-year break before they attend university? Give specific reasons to support your opinion. Okay, and your... Bueno, recién voy a poner el timer, así que... A ver, espera. Okay, technically your 15 seconds start now. All right, your 15 seconds are up. Do you have an answer ready? Do you feel ready with your answer to share it, o todavía hay dudas?
Okay, I have the answer.
Okay, sorry, give me a sec. All right, your 45 seconds to speak start now.
I think it's a terrible idea to take a 1-year break before the university. I feel this way for two reasons. Firstly, I think it's a waste of time since one will be waste 1 year for study, and that year will be one year to lost for the development academic for one person. Secondly, I think it will be more difficult to continue the next years. For example, sorry.
All right, finish your idea. What did you want to say?
That, for example, I had a friend that she take a 1-year break. And when she started to study in university, it was very difficult for her to have the rhythm to study for study.
All right. How do you feel with your answer?
Not really good. I think I wasted a lot of time in the first reason. Actually, I don't was sure about what will be my two reasons. I'm not really sure.
Like I said, you can kind of be flexible. You have to see your time. You have to see cuánto te va a entrar. Si al momento de hablar, you can only fit in one of the reasons.
Mhm.
Try to like give a closing idea on that one and leave it there because hasta la primera idea, it was very well developed. Everything was well understood. I love the adjectives. Es igual, como que hace mucho en la respuesta. It sounds really, really nice, I think, to really describe things. You changing connectors as well. I noticed you use different connectors, so that makes it sound more natural. And yeah, por eso solo es cuestión de medir un poco el tiempo. That last bit, that last example, I think could have been closed off with just a closing opinion. Because other than that, it was very good. Okay, so we're gonna see
Okay.
the next one. Any questions?
Okay. Not really.
Okay, let's see the next one. Some people like to watch action movies. Others prefer to watch comedies. Which type of movie do you prefer and why? Include details and examples to support your explanation. Your 15 seconds to prepare your answer. Start now. All right. Are you ready to give your answer?
Yes.
Okay. So your 45 seconds to speak. Start now.
Okay. I prefer to watch a comedy movie. I feel this way for two reasons. Firstly, I enjoy to watch comedies. Since they are more funny. For example, I one time I go with my I get with my friends to watch the one comedy, and it was much more funny to watch an action movie. The second reason is that one can enjoy better to watch an comedies. Uh, Actually, when you are sad, it's more funny to watch comedies. Sorry.
All right. Did you have anything else or was that?
No, it was that I don't have a really second reason.
Yeah, no, I think you managed to mention the second reason. Maybe not give a full example, but I think the second reason was very good, very, very clear. Algunas cositas y en esta we have to correct. I think the first reason was a little redundant. Like you went around the same idea several times, and ahí se te fue el tiempo. Now, if the second idea was a lot more concise, a lot clearer, so it was better understood. And si desarrollar esa un poco mejor igual would have sounded a little better. En cuanto a grammar, I wanted to mention all your comparatives, ¿no? En vez de decir more funny, it sounds better to say funnier. So eso y what más era? Enjoy better. You also said at some point, maybe it would sound more natural to say to enjoy it more or to enjoy this experience or to enjoy this more. So eso, the comparatives, those two things. And yeah, other than that, the structure was very good. The second point was very, very well argumented, pero te faltó el tiempito en esa segunda. So,
yeah.
eso. Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna do another one. How do you feel with your answer? Any comments? Any questions?
No, just time. I think the time is the
Yeah,
but
that's practice. I think you already did the simulation, right?
Yes, the first simulation I did. I have to do one more. I was doing that this weekend, other kind of simulation,
Hmm.
but I don't know. It's like I think when I am alone, I I can express myself better.
Mhm.
That I think when I try to in the TOEFL time in the TOEFL moment, I start to be very nervous. So I can
Yeah,
at the moment.
yeah, definitely. It happens a lot. The nerves are, I don't know, it's really, eso es más cuestión de, no sé, I really don't know how to beat the nerves either during tests, but it's kind of a matter of practice, I think. Igual imaginarte, no, al momento when you practice with the timer and everything, speaking to the people you're going to speak during the test. So, okay, ya ponerte en ese plan mental because yeah, es fatal. It's really, es una presión muy grande.
Yes,
Okay, all right. Next one. The question is, ready for the next one?
yes.
Okay. It's some people like to do indoor activities in their free time, and others prefer to enjoy outdoor activities. Which do you prefer and why? Include details and examples to support your explanation. Okay, so your 15 seconds to prepare. Start now. All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So your 45 seconds to speak. Start now.
Teacher.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. Let's wait. Let's start the timer again. Ahora sí. Ready?
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
45
Okay.
seconds. Start now.
I think it is better to have or to do other outdoor activities. I feel this way for two reasons. Personally, I enjoy to watch TV. For example, I can spend all weekend watching a series with my dogs. That's why I prefer to spend my time in. Sorry, I confused. It was indoor activities, not
All
outdoor
right.
activities. I don't know if I can start again.
Okay. Want to start over? Let's do it again. Okay. De nuevo. Ready? Yeah, your 45 seconds start now.
All right. I think it is better to do indoor activities. I feel this way for two reasons. The first reason is that I enjoy to watch TV. For example, I spend all weekend watching series with my dogs. In this way, I prefer to stay in my house instead to go out with friends or going to a party. Secondly, I enjoy to read a book. Therefore, I can spend all weekend too reading a book.
All right. So yeah, it was around justo a tiempo. Good. How do you feel with the answer?
I think it was more clear. I have the two reasons. That's why I prefer to spend my time indoor activities. But in the second reason, I think I was spend a lot of time in the first reason. I
Mhm.
eat like
All right.
always.
No, I think in this case you managed to separate the time very well. Both felt, no siento que te diste el mismo tiempo para cada una de las razones. The structure was very clear. The reasons were well argumented, so in that part, it was good. Yeah, in general, I think it was a good solid answer. A few little grammar observations though. When we're talking about los infinitivos, ¿no ve? The to and the verb, or the verb and ing. When we use enjoy, when we're talking about enjoying activities, it's almost always the verb and ing. So it would be enjoy watching, enjoy reading, enjoy esas cosas en vez de enjoy to watch or enjoy
Right.
to read.
Okay.
Eso, with those and da, 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 da. Yeah, I think that was it. That was the little grammar observation. But other than that, I think the timing was a lot better on this one. Esta vez sí has logrado explicar las dos. Okay, so we're gonna go on to the next one. No, okay. Which public place do you enjoy going to? Why do you enjoy going to that? Include details and examples in your explanation. Okay, so your 15 seconds to prepare your answer. Start now. All right. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, so your 45 seconds to speak start now.
I I prefer to go to a park with a like it's a public place. I feel this way for two reasons. Firstly, I can go with my dogs. For example, when I go out with my dogs and we go to a park, they enjoy a lot, and we can play lots of plays. The second reason is that I really enjoy to be in the nature. It's like a really good way to have a relaxed time. Actually, when you have especially when you have a really hard work in the week.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. So yeah, your time, te voy a pasar igual por unos 3 segundos, so it wasn't much. How do you feel with your answer? Were you nervous at any points? No sé qué tal.
I have a clear what 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 was my reasons, my two reasons. But at the moment when I have to speak, it's like I don't know, I don't have the time to put or to write all the the answer. I can say I just put like the idea, the two ideas, and it's like I have to improve. So sometimes I think if I am saying I am having a really I am saying the I don't know the answer good, or the sentences if I am saying I don't know, I am using a really good time to the verb or the subject, something like that.
Yeah, I think it's a matter of practice. Anyway, it's not like it's very, very exact, the 45 seconds. So if you're like 2 or 3 seconds off like now, it's also like totally fine. Um, but yeah, it's a matter of practice, and I think you managed to structure your ideas very well. So pese a que no tienes tus solo 15 segundos, I do think you managed to structure them very well and mention the necessary amounts of information for each one. So yeah. Okay. In this case, yeah, justo eso, yeah, it was very well structured. I like the examples as well. I think it shows a lot of expresa mucho de who you are, your activities. So eso, just one little piece of grammar, a little grammar correction. When you mentioned nature, that you like to go out and walk like in nature, igual el artículo, no? When we're talking about things in general, it doesn't have an article. So instead of in the nature, it would just be in nature. Eso, but other than that, I think it was a solid answer. So yeah, y justo te decía, ¿no? You managed to structure it very well, ¿no? Incluso con el re poquísimo tiempo de 15 segundos. So I think it's just polishing it with practice.
Okay. Did you have a question? How the time, how much, not time, but yes, I think time. I have to have to for take the TOEFL. Yes, like how much days or weeks I have to
prepare?
Yes, prepare.
I'm not exactly sure. I think you can schedule a date, at the time you're registering for the test and everything, you can schedule when you're going to take it. And en ese momento ves, how much time to prepare you would have, but I'm not exactly sure if there's an exact time. Eso. So, okay, one more. I can do a couple more.
Okay.
All right, let's continue with the next one. Very igual modern day problems, no preguntas there from cosas del contexto social del mundo. Okay. This one. Should children have their own mobile phone? Give specific reasons to support your opinion. Okay, so your 15 seconds to prepare. Start now. All right. Ready to give your answer?
Yes.
Okay. Your 45 seconds to speak. Start now.
I disagree with the idea that children children have their own mobile phones. I feel this way for two reasons. The first reason is that using mobile phones at young age will be not good for the ability to use imagination at the moment to play. The second since that they will use only the mobile to play. The second reason is that they become addictive to the cellular phones. For example, I saw in a news that one children he commits suicide at the moment her mother to take his cellular phone, so he commits suicide for that.
All right. Eso, how do you feel with your answer?
I in this at this moment with this question, I really know what to answer, but I don't know. I spent like a lot of time in the first because I was not sure what to say about my reason. Number one.
Yeah, I did notice you spent a little more time on the first one, but the first one was also very well constructed. So igual, if the first one is very bien por sí sola y ves que se está acabando un poco el tiempo, the first one stands very well on its own and you can just close it off with a closing idea. En cuanto a correcciones in the connectors, like I said, it's better to follow the structure, yes, but not very religiously, no? So kind of switch it up with the connectors. El de I feel this way for two reasons, no? Que no se repita tanto en todas tus respuestas, you know, kind of look
Okay.
for other ones or other ways to express that. Eso, and en cuanto a adjectives, at some point you said that, you know, children having phones or phones would be not good for the development of kids. Igual, kind of find other adjectives that would be more precise. Maybe that it would be damaging for their development, that would be dangerous, or I don't know, some word that podría caber mejor que solo no bueno, ¿no? So
Okay.
eso. Es en general, like I said, vocabulary is really the key to this. So ampliar un cacho el vocabulary in general and the connectors to switch it up a bit.
Okay. Okay, teacher.
Okay, and yeah, I was gonna see it. Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? Friends should be able to have different opinions and maintain a good relationship. Okay, so your 15 seconds to prepare. Start now. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so your 45 seconds start now.
I disagree with the statement that friends should be able to. I sorry, teacher. It was agree. I don't know if I.
All right, okay, one more time. One more thing. Dale. Ready?
Okay. Okay.
Ahora
I
sí.
agree. I agree with the statement that friends should be able to have different opinion and maintain a good relationship. I think that it's really good for the personal development. Firstly, because not all people think that the same way, and that's therefore this difference will be improved the personal development for all people. The second reason is that one society, the destruction of one society, it's better when all people think the different way.
Okay, good. How do you feel? Did you feel nervous o sientes que te pisó tiempo en algún momento? How did you feel?
Yes, I feel nervous all the time, but I feel that I have more. I developed the I don't know the reasons. It was I think more specific that what reason I have to say.
Yeah, because I didn't notice you were nervous at any point. Maybe at the very end, I did feel you rushing a bit with your ideas, but other than that, I didn't feel you were nervous at any point. No, very confident delivery. Igual, I noticed you use different connectors, igual los adjetivos, so eso igual súper bien. And yeah, the structure also, you were off by only a few seconds, so en cuestión de tiempo, I think you managed to express both your ideas with the same amount of time. So sí, I think it was a good answer. Sí, los nervios son graves.
Yes.
Work on manejar los nervios.
I feel this first task it's the more difficult to the others. I don't know why, but I think like the others like they told you the statement and it's more easy to say.
Well, some of them are like, solo tienes que hacer un resumen de la clase, right? So it's kind of like you already have the information there, you just have to structure it here, or you have to give your own opinion, so tienes que sacar información de cero, no? Because you have to make your own opinion, kind of. So I think that's why these can take a little more en la parte de pensar what you're going to say. Ahí
Yes,
te rompe un poco más la cabeza.
yes, actually it's that part.
Yeah, it is. Okay, let's go ahead with one more. Sí, tenemos una más. So
Okay.
last one. The question is, do you think it is better to make friends at similar ages or different ages? Explain your response with details and examples. And also people like your same age or people older or younger. So your 15 seconds start now. Okay. Ready?
Yes,
Okay. So your 45 seconds start now.
I think it is better to have friends at different age. I think it's why for two reasons. Firstly, having these in different age friends will improve the development, the personal development. On one hand, the oldest people will be teacher from their experience. On the other hand, with young people, you can learn about new technology or new things that happen in the world. For example, I have friends that are old that give me so really good advice. And I have friends young too that they can give me like new kind of learning about technology or something like how to use TikTok, for example.
All right. Good. Igual, good structure. I feel though maybe your examples could have been a little more precise, porque redundaban un poco what you already said, because you said same thing and you said, oh, you have friends that do this is this and what you already explained. So maybe one example would have been good por el tiempo igual, no? But like for example, no sé, maybe you have a younger friend, a specific friend who tiene su cuenta de TikTok, no sé. I have a friend who has TikTok and she uploads da, 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 y me enseñó a usarlo. One more specific, a little more detailed example would have filled the time better and creo que lo da un poquito más de solidez.
Okay.
Yeah, but other than that, yeah, igual, very good reasons. I think it was well argumented, so I think it was a good answer.
Thank you, teacher.
All right, so we're gonna leave it there. Igual this will be our last class together. And at some point, igual, I think I'm gonna correct your simulation. So, y si no lo corrijo yo, si te llegará igual entre estas semanas. So I'll keep an eye out for that. Para ver tus correcciones. And eso. Good luck when you take the exam, when you finally take the TOEFL. I hope you feel prepared and ready when you do that. So, eso. Any questions, comments?
No, I have a question, but thank you so much for teach me because I really learned about the TOEFL part. Because like I say, I take this TOEFL in this year January, but it was not like I was thinking of. I will have the grade that I was thinking. It was not like that.
No, I definitely feel now you sound more prepared, and I'm sure at the moment you take your test, it's gonna te va a ir genial.
Gracias, teacher. Gracias por la enseñanza.
No, don't worry. What questions did you have?
No, really, I don't have some questions. Just that what to say or what to say at the moment when I don't have the second reason.
Mm. Yeah, like I said, you tend to really develop your first reason well. I think igual por cuestión de medir el tiempo, you really give a detailed first argument. So si ves que ya se te está comiendo el tiempo, you can just close it off with a final idea. Because I do feel each of your reasons is very well argumented. So si ves que si no te da tiempo para otra, just close off the first one and it stands perfectly well on its own. Or close it off with an example or something
Okay.
like that. So, eso. All
Okay.
right, so te voy a mandar la encuestita. And there. Bueno, llenas la encuesta and you can leave the meeting. So, eso, Fabiola. It was nice teaching you. It was nice having you in my class. And good luck with your test.
Okay, thank you, teacher. Okay,
All right.
okay, teacher. Thank
All
you
right,
so
bye,
much.
Fabiola.
Bye.
Bye, que te vaya bien.
Gracias.